At a young age, Jay was bullied and isolated. He was shy and not very confident. And for this, most kids picked on him. But there was always one person who he could rely on. This was also true when he began to play football, constantly doubting his ability and believing that he would never make it to the professional leagues. But there was always one man in his corner. Harley would never let him doubt himself. And that's why they vowed to always stick together, always support each other through the best times and the worst times. Now in the last episode, the boys signed for Huddersfield and had a decent start to the season. But as things rocked on, it was starting to become very obvious that one of our deadly duo wasn't exactly feeling at home. And after narrowly avoiding relegation from the Championship, Harley decided that he was ready for a new challenge and submitted a transfer request. So I threw it out to you lot. You decided that Scotland was our next destination, and there was certainly some suggestion that we need to be looking to disrupt the old firm and end their almost 40-year dominance over the SPL. So the representatives from Huddersfield have landed in Edinburgh because Harley's next club is going to be Hearts of Midlothian. The move up north is going to guarantee more game time, more first team football, but also a little birdie's told him that Hearts might be in Europe this season. But with Harley signing on the dotted line, it just don't feel right, does it? So we say, single man, reveal yourself. Little bro weren't just gonna let big bro go and do it on his own up in Scotland. Jay seals his deal as well, both looking immaculate in the kit. Now it's underrated what pre-season and a little transfer saga can do for you, because RCM coming in this season at 60 rated with some of his most important stats like his shooting and his shot power in the high 60s. But with Jay having a slightly better season than his brother last season, means the rise in his overall is like Jesus on a Sunday. It's biblical. But if we're talking specific stats, look at that one there. We're going to cause some absolute carnage in that one. Now with the boys now calling Hearts home, we need to make sure that the rest of the team are up to standard, and that means getting rid of some of that dead wood. So we say goodbye to a few lads who either aren't going to get a game or we're going to directly impact the amount of starting appearances our boys get. Which leaves us with this formation right here. And I tell you what, I'm not mad at it, you know. Especially with our boys being joined up front by a legend of the Scottish game, Shankland. What a great name. But just before we get into the signings, I've had a little bit of look at the youths in this club. Jesus Christ, we might have unearthed someone who's just a little bit special. I can't wait to promote this geezer, Gabriel Torres. And if it's Gabriel, then madre mia. And speaking of madres, your madre goes loco over this geezer. I swear down, he's a panty dropper for anyone that's over 40. But we had a little chat with Pep and got this deal over the line. He should be Scottish, shouldn't he? His name's Doyle. Another player who should be Scottish, because he absolutely is Tom McIntyre comes in at centre-back cover. Noticing that the squad was looking a little bit sluggish, decided to get some speed in. Not the kind of speed that this fella was on.
You're bad. That's not a bank machine. It's not a bank machine, it's a fence.
And then last but not least, I wanted a little bit of a utility player. Someone who could play all over the pitch. And we decided on young Lewis Hall. I swear to God, is it just that kit or does everything look fantastic in it? Now in the baptism of fire that is SPL football, of course, there's two absolute heavyweights. One of them being Rangers, but the other one's the Hoops. Now geezers, very quickly, if you are enjoying this season, make sure that you drop a like. Remember, we're going to play a bag of highlights and then the big important games at the end of the season we play live. No bloody rest point for the Hearts in this first game of the season as the boys throw everything but the kitchen sink at us.
Called declined, mate.
But as the ball falls out of the sky here, oh Hyunju, might as well have just caught it, pal. We worked the free kick out like one of Stephen Hawking's naked little people. Epstein's Island sounds like an absolute mental place. And we said, didn't we, under the tutelage of this man, the deadly duo will turn into stone cold killers. Left Van der Voort in goal like an old man taking his grandkids to school on a Saturday. Didn't know what day of the week it was. But after that humdinger of a strike, it was all green and white, with Ohangye and Hatate both scoring either side of half-time. Means that we leave Celtic Park with absolutely nothing. Early doors against Dundee, CMK spanks one. But just like your dad after his divorce, the only thing that we could do today was hit the bar. Harley was the next one to wind one. And someone tell me, is there conclusive proof that that did not go over the line? Giving me Villa Sheffield United vibes. But in this one, it was just going to be sheer pressure that paid dividends in the end. Jay and Harley linking up together to serve it up like a battered Mars bar. Just after half-time, though, the Hearts switch off from a set piece and it's Rudden heading Dundee back into this game. But hark at these two, you can clearly see them enjoying their football. Harley thinking he's the second coming of Robin van Persie. Jay attempting another Travella, but as we enter the last 15 minutes, Harley picks the ball up deep in midfield here. He's going to see the run of Hall. He seems to be off like a pair of knickers on Freshers Week. Shout out Barthy. But he pulls up, delivers a delicious ball to Shankland. And it's Top Shags once again to be the match winner. Quick break from league action then, because we've got a preliminary round meeting with Brøndby. After a stalemate in the first leg, we bring these boys back to Tynecastle Park. And it's a little cushion header from Shankland. A Bergkamp's touch from Harley as he opens his account for Hearts. That sends us through to the Europa League proper. Back into league action as we come up against the Jers. Could have been a disastrous start, but for Mitchell going down easier than when your missus comes back from bottomless brunch. Get them kegs off, big boy. And then he follows that up with an incredible double start from the corner as we start to get a bit of a foothold in this game. And to survive the Rangers' pressure, someone must have told Cantwell that his TikToks were crap and that his hair's shit. Less of this hang loose bra and more get in bath, son. Make me sick if I look at you. But just after half time, there's a Shankland at the back post. And the finish is fucking cold. Shankland. Rangers give us a bit of a scare from the free kick. But minutes later, Harley finds himself furthest up pitch. And feed the Shanks and he will score. And with 3 minutes till time, Butland's decided he's going to go on a bit of an adventure. As we collect the ball, we give it into Doyle. He's going to touch it, spin like a Swiss roll. Someone call this keeper Wilson. Because the man's stranded. Castaway.
Castaways. We are castaways.
Someone chuck a swift right turn to Europe then, because first match up in the group stage is against Feyenoord. Now once again I'm going to need your help explaining to me how on earth that is considered a penalty. Jimenez steps up though and sticks it into the back of the net. This Feyenoord defence must have been on the old manager Wenge before, because they're at 6s and 7s. Can't deal with the balls floated into the box. Doyle with a lovely bit of ingenuity with a Chippendale special, and it's McIntyre at the back post to get us back level on the day. But with the European pedigree and just a little bit more class. This disgusting deflection leaves Mitchell flapping like your mom in Stormisha.
Oh my god, trampoline!
Oh yeah, Pat.
Next European opponent then was going to be Mainz. The guy to open a score today is the man with the second best name in this team, Benny Bananjim. He chucks a Mr. Whippy 99 at it. And this man would not forget the flake. Mainz do get themselves back into this game. To be fair, it's a lovely little reverse on it. CMK, have you ever done a shit in a swimming pool? Of course you have if you're serving up floaters like this. Harley's effort blocked by their keeper though. Lovely bit of build-up play done by Devlin, but if you're going to give these boys that kind of time and space, you might as well be pissing in the wind, because either way, you're going to be getting a golden shower. Desperate to keep up this good form, we find ourselves up against Ghent next. Rouse with a chest and strike. Puts us 1-0 up, but absolute fatty on a deck chair vibes as we crumble minutes later. Bit of an unsung hero in this side though, he's Devlin. Man's playing central defensive midfield, and he's making runs like this. Defo should have played Cochrane in for an easy finish. But to spare his blushes, Shankland gets put in. He's about a metre away from the goal. There was no need for that, was there? So, crunch time as we go into the last game of the group stage, and as you can see, Feyenoord above us by a point. It's do or die. Early doors, Tagawa gets put through. Lays it off to Devlin. Smart save from the goalkeeper. But CMK, you need to be tucking them balls away, son. RuPaul's Drag Race vibes. Devlin then rattles one off the bar. Feyenoord then catch us napping with a quick free kick. But nah, you're telling me that he hasn't got every last bit of that ball right there. Once again, though, Jimenez steps up and cannons it into the back of the net. Jay gets one laid off here. He's tried the Travella once again and he's absolutely licking paint. Just after the hour mark, Shankland does get us back into the game. But a point will not do, and as we enter the final minutes of this game, last chance saloon. Shankland peels off his defender, keeper with an unbelievable save. And like your sister at a house party, keeper gives it the gobble job. Now as we hit the halfway point in the season, third place, couple of points behind Rangers. We finished third in the Europa League group, which means we go straight into the conference with Rakow, I don't even know. Now, without pots of pissing to do any transfer wheeling and dealing, we let some of the fringe players go so we could bell up old Roy. He thought it was the voice of God, but I think someone had just put us on speakerphone. We welcome in ex-England international Sam Johnston into the club. And also, tell me if you realise this, because I never have. This bloke's name is Will Smallbone. Willie Smallbone. What a great name. Now as Willie comes and introduces himself to new players.
I'm Carl. I'm Andrew. I'm Daniel. I'm Neve. I'm Kelly.
I'm Brian.
We've got a new formation as well to utilise the abundance of them new midfielders. Pack out the centre of the park and just allow the front three to just do what they need to do. Now, in the second half of this season, we just need to make sure that we catch up with Rangers. Trying to get anywhere near Celtic is an absolute lost cause. And as Devlin picks the ball up in midfield here, he thinks, is that bloke a bungalow? I don't think he can reach anything upstairs. Oh, I'm not going to say it. No, I always say it. I ain't going to say it.
I'm going to say something to you right now that I've never said to another living soul in my life.
Piss missile. Now the dictionary defines insanity of doing something over and over again and expecting a different result. Devo, my son, you must have a screw loose because that was inches wide. Don't even want to talk about it anymore. Don't look at me. Don't look in my general direction. How is that a penalty? Absolute mug that he stuck it down the middle. Always a feisty affair though, the Rangers Hearts matchups. But how dare you do that to CMK? Harley, get on him, son. Get stuck into him. And with Rangers having a man in the bath, it means that we've got a good chance now to capitalise and drag back some of that lead. But actually, fair play to Butland. The man was peppered like a high-quality chunk of Angus beef. St Mirren came and went in the league. Shankland with a wonderfully weighted through ball over the top to Tagawa on one of his rare starts this season. Bullies his way through and sticks it into the top Benza. But not willing to share any of the back pages with anyone. We don't call him Superman Shankland for nothing. The geezer's a joke. Just chuck a little boicey at it. Back into Europe then for the preliminary round in the Conference League. Rakov Czestochowa the opponents. To be honest, not a fat lot happened. Two chances in this game. Both fell to Jay. And you know what they say, don't give the boy two bites of the cherry unless it's on a bloody Bakewell. Quick stop back in Scotland for the Edinburgh Derby. Willie Smallbone with the winner. Next stop in the Conference League was up against Stade Rennais. And it's Devo almost catching the keeper unawares. You almost hear him say sacre bleu. Doyle doing his best Ozzy Osbourne impression and just stumbling his way through the Stade Rennais defence. Slamming one in off the bar. Unbelievable save from Johnston in the final minutes of the game, which brings us all the way through to penalty shootouts. Guri, looking like an absolute prat, sticks it down the middle. Benny Banny sticks it in the stanchion and sticks us into the next round, where we come up against Premier League opponents. Fulham sandwiches. Landed in London on us even. 2-2 on Ag. I thought it was going to be a little bit sticky. Until CMK almost caught out Leno with his first. Buries him with his second. I thought, Could this be a historical night for the Jambos? But when Harley finds himself one-on-one like this and sticks it into the back of the net like that, I thought, yeah, this is going to be something special. But I tell you what, it's not luck, it's all graft and hard work. These two, the deadly duo, are starting to mature like a fine wine. And as Jason Shanklin clean through, I know I've only had one season with him, but I can unequivocally tell ya, it's death, it's taxes. And it's Shanklin one-on-one. And to cap it all off, Cochrane on the wing swings it into Harley. I've run out of adjectives. It's just sick, isn't it? It just actually is sick. Fulham swept aside in the quarters, which means we've got a semi on.
You've got enough Aberdeen? Yeah. Aye, we're no.
Aberdeen in the last game of the season then. Massive chance to leapfrog Rangers as we're 2 points behind them with a game in hand. May 1st shaving the outside of the post and then Shankland absolutely spanking one off it. But as the minutes wind down on this game and also the season, Cochrane's still going on like the Duracell bunny. Wins the ball deep in their half and it's Harley. Cooler than a polar bear's nutsack. Wins us all 3 points and puts us in pole position as we go into the last couple of games of the season. And oh, mamma mia, it's a spicy meatball as we've got Rangers. And then about 4 days later, semi-finals of the Conference League, we got Ajax. But before we can turn our attention to a semi, we got the game against Rangers to contest. It's bloody huge-mungus. It's to confirm our place in the Champions League next season. And it's live. Here we go then, the Jambos. Come on, Hearts. Second last game of the season. And it's an absolute big one. We've had Rangers' number every single time we've played them this season. But this is when it counts the most. Second last game of the season, a point ahead of Rangers, and if we can get the big fat W today, that last game of the season against Celtic means absolutely nothing. Come on, the boys, let's get stuck into them. Dujon, he wants to do him. I could see him trying that every single time. Cochrane's done him though. Oh no, 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 no. 6 minutes in and we're playing silly buggers at the back. Oh, shit of me. Foster. He's had his pockets absolutely pinched. Cochrane. Into Shankland. Nice Willie. Nice Willie. RCM. He's dinked him. Get in the boy! Oh, I don't wanted him to do the slide and flex that. It's a beautiful little Peter Dinklage. Absolutely. Do you want some chips? Of course they want some chips. They're Scottish. It's a beauty. Weighted to perfection. Like your mum now she's actually taking a New Year's resolution seriously. That's a beautiful ball, if he can get there. Oh. Wow, referee! Red! We'll have another red! Oh, they love a red against us, you know. That's terrible, though. That is shocking. Right, what we're going to do here. Shanks wants it. But also, we've got a little man called CMK who loves to strike one! Ah! Oh my god, I couldn't love this geezer anymore if I tried. It's absolute postage stamped. He's licked it twice and he's spanked it once. Oh, I actually might be sexually attracted to that goal. I genuinely think if I wasn't an engaged man, I'd be asking that goal to marry me. Just in there, just stand him. Well done! That's beautiful, and we go there now. We love it on the break. Jesus! Ref, you're going to have to get your red card out at some point. Because they're actually going to kill one of us. Shankland, I can see ya. I can see ya! Oh! How has he missed? How has he missed? The ball was impeccable. But the strike has to be pecked at. It has to be. Big winner. Big wins! There we go. Half time. There she blows. And it's the two English roses doing it up for the Scots. Just stand. Just stand. Oh, CM, that's you. You've let him walk. Save! Keep that. Hang him out to dry. Nice. And we go then. Unless you want to make a run. Devo, unless you want to make a run. That's lovely. The overlap is absolutely impeccable. Ball over. Torres! Oh my God, the little ute! The little ute comes on. And with that absolute mophead, he might have just mopped up all 3 points in this one. And cemented second place. I tell you what, he's snuck through the conservatory there. And he's popped up like an absolute spectre. Call him the Phantom. Just keep the pressure. Nice. Referee, you're not having that. Not having that, ref. Look at that. The way they're diving on it. Torres has gone again. If we can nick it. Well done. Torres, over the top. Devo, get it down and play. Oh! Oh my God, I didn't even say a word. I never even spoke a sentence. Oh, that's it! I didn't even look at the time. I didn't even look at the clock. But you know what time it is? It's time for the Hearts. Oh my God, there's a little bit of afters. Look at him. Absolute mug. Piss off. Go and shave your head, you little twat. Get in the boys. Big Gab Torres, the Phantom. Look at you. Cut your hair. The Jambos. Second place. Secured. Now Ajax. Let's get a little cheroot out, shall we? Rangers done dusted, then get that ticked off. But there's no rest for the wicked as we go straight into the game against Ajax. The team to face the Glat from Amsterdam. It's Johnston, De Poli, Holkit, Sibic and Cochrane at the back. Devlin, Smallbone and Doyle in the midfield. And then up front, you've got the deadly trio this season. Shankland, Harley and Jay. Come on, lads. Come on, the Jambos. Let's get stuck in. Come on then, you little cheroot smokers. Goal down. We need a big, big, big result. Come on then, no. The Jambos, the Jam Tarts. We got the munchies. It's too important. Ball in. Shankland's run front post. Ah, it's off the post. How has that not gone in? How has that not gone in? Our ball. Has he headed it off? Yeah, he's headed it off the line. I'm pretty sure it went off the bar as well. Yeah, it's come off the post. Jesus. No, not the second. Well done, Johnston. Massive stop. Still pressure from the corner. Bergwijn this time. He can dance. Feet. Too much for us. Cochrane's give it away. Oh no. We're pressing self-destruct. We are pressing the ejector seat. Oh my God, eject it from the box. Jesus Christ. Go on in, Shanks. Go on, Shanks. Go on, Shanks. I know you ain't got the burners, but you've defo got the power. Oh. Edge of the box. That ball is beautiful. Ball into the box is even better! Get in, CMK! Jay on the bloody button. Ah, what a snatch and grab that was. Shankland doing all the work, getting us up pitch. But Jay with the deftest of touches. Ah, keeper. Sent him for an absolute hot dog. Get me a chicken and mushroom pie and a little cup of Bovril. Oh, give it away again. Oh, what a block. Get up. Well done. Oh, my God. The block first. Save was a bit meh. But the block, impeccable. I ain't even seen him on this right-hand side. He's been all inside. Inside the place. Nothing silly. Nothing silly. Well done, Johnstone again. Right. Harley. Back stick. Get your head on that, son. Get your head on that, Hall. Oh. Strike it! Oh! Imagine. The centre-back could have been spectacular. That's not far off, you know. That really is not far off. Just drops it off. Doyle. Oh, my God. Jay. Finish it! Oh, you've got to finish that! Oh, my God, it's come to Harley. Bergvine. Pace. Oh, my God. Fitz, Jim. Oh, that is absolutely gutting. Gutting. Oh, my God. Oh, Doyle, you've been sent to the shops. Oh, and it's a near post finish. Gutted. Right. Something needs to change here. We are going all out. Win that back. Nice. Into Shankland. And go. Come on, you've got on for pace. Strike it! Ah! Win that ball. Win it. Harley! Harley! Oh! I thought you'd gone in. Oh, no. This is literally last chance saloon. I can't see the clock. It's done, innit? Oh, it's done. A step away from the final. We're about 10 minutes out. Lads, we can't complain. Well, I can't complain. You've done me proud. I just wish we'd have held on. Just another 10 minutes. Ah, devoed. Oh my God, I actually want to cry. I'm that emotional. End of season stats, nevertheless. Then we finish above Rangers, which means we have secured ourselves Champions League football. Great return from Jay this season as he scores 13 and assisting 6. Harley not far behind him, scoring 10 and assisting 2. Defo loving it here in Scotland, aren't they? But Shankland gets the golden boot in the league, 23 in 38. But as we go into our second season with Hearts, there's a few departures I've got to tell you about, because the Poli, he's going to jump ship to Everton. And Barry McKay, he's absolutely deep-throating sausage in Germany. Nah, though, to be fair, this one kind of hurt me. 2.3 million to Southampton. Lewis Hall, what have you done? But that means with the remaining 13 million on the books I need you guys to let me know who we should be bringing in our second season. We're going nowhere. We're staying with Hearts. We're absolutely doing it in the Champions League. But this is the absolute mess of players that I've been scouting. So, just get yourself in the line down under the comment section and tell me who I should be bringing in. And with that, that is the end of the episode, my geezers. Once again, thank you so much for watching. Make sure that you've dropped a like and a sub if you're new around these parts. Again, tell me who you want me to bring in. Who do you want to see Jay and Harley linking up with next season? But lads, that's me. I'm out. I'll see you next week. And peace.